Hello guys, and welcome back. Where last left off, Spain is finally in World War One. We are in the war. Every Western nation, barring like the Netherlands, although they could be argued to be a Central European nation, but every Western European nation and just about every plot of land on Africa is fighting against the Germans and the Central Powers of Germany, Switzerland, Austria-Hungary, Bulgaria, the Ottoman Empire, and of course, Yemen, who is actually taken parts of the British Raj in Arabia. Also, the Soviet Union has, well, it's not formed yet, it's the Soviet Russian Republic right now, but they have formed the Communist Alliance, if I show you here. So the common term does exist now. There is an actual major alliance for the Communist parties. The Entente is still here. Of course, the Central Powers is still here. So, we have got our work cut out for us. But before we begin, just want to show you this. I have gone through and renamed every single soldier because it would help if I actually knew which soldier they're talking about when it goes to upgrades or when they're being defeated. So we got the 1st French Expeditionary Force instead of the 8th Army. That just doesn't sound as good. And we got the 1 through 4 of the Spanish Infantry Divisions and the 2nd Expeditionary Force through with 5 through 10 in the Spanish Infantry Divisions. In Italy, we got the Italian Expeditionary Force, just the 1. There's not going to be any more, I imagine. We got the 1st Spanish Light with the 11th and 12th Spanish Infantry Divisions. Might come up with better names at some point. I don't know. But at the moment, I'm just numbering them. Also, Air Base. We've got the Blackened Sky Bomber Fleet with the 1st Spanish Bomber Squad. And I think we've also got the Spanish Northern HQ with the Spanish Frontline HQ. Also, in Madrid, we have got the Capital Guard with the Royal Cavalry and the 1st and 2nd Spanish Guard. They will always be in Spain. Hopefully just around the capital. Like, there will always be a guard in the capital. Hopefully I'll be able to get, like, a garrison there instead of actual troops so I can move them out. Or maybe even just militia. And down here, we've got the Balkan Expedition with the Spanish 1st and 2nd Spanish Overseas Division. Hopefully I'm actually going to be sending them to the Balkan region. I'm planning to fight in every single front of this war. And of course down here we got the 1st Africa Corps with the 1st African Infantry Division. And I believe that just about covers everything. I haven't named any of the island divisions that I can't actually move. And the fleets are exactly the same because I don't really use ships. I mean, I use transports, and if it comes to it I will use a navy. But mostly, you don't even want to focus on navies, in my opinion. There's always someone better, unless you're like Great Britain or some major nation. You don't want to really bother with a fleet because all it takes is like a fighter to blow up your, 1,000 days of building a battleship. It can be sunk by a fighter, like in one battle that can take like 100 days to build. Just like in real life, you know? Surface ships are not as good. Anyway, I think I'm done explaining everything now, and I can actually get on with this. So go to normal speed, and 1st Expeditionary Force. So, we're the only people actually fighting on this battlefront now. I don't know if we're winning. No, we're losing. We are losing, yes, so I should probably pull out. It's unfortunate because a lot of the troops stopped fighting. A lot of the German troops actually stopped fighting because it was demoralized. But we had stopped there. And we're upgrading. Let me see this. Nope, doesn't quite work. See, I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Someone said in the comments that you press shift or crit, and yeah, that doesn't work. I mean, I tried it before. So I have no idea. Anyway, mobilization. What should I go for now? Mobilization. We'll go for more of these techs. Actually, I should probably go artillery. I really do need artillery. Because this is kind of the name of the game in the First World War. The First World War? And the First World War, yeah. What should I go for? I guess you are the best candidate. You can go for it. Thankfully, we did get the blueprints from our allies, so we shall get it soon. Now, yes, the Balkan Expeditionary Force. You shall head off now. I've only got 1 transport, which is unfortunate, but I think I can make 2 trips. There shouldn't be anything that is really gonna stop me. We own the seas, as far as I can tell. Except maybe, like, in the Baltic there, but that's irrelevant. So, should I send the cavalry with you? Yes, actually yes. So the Royal Cavalry will head off with the Balkan Expeditionary Force. And when they all arrive... In fact, when... not when all of them. When you arrive, I'll start shipping you over to... Corinth, maybe even Athens, somewhere along there. And then we'll see about retaking some of this land if possible. Might even be able to make a breakthrough. There's just a bit of Spanish support, who knows? Oh wait, there's battle going on there. Support! You must support! Not you, though. Not the Northern HQ. The HQs are absolutely terrible in a fight. They got 1 soft attack, which is useless, considering that all these have at least 5 or 7. How are we doing? So we are losing a lot of men. We don't have good tech with our men. We're still 1970. And that's... God, that would be amazing. 1907. And all of our friends and enemies have 1914 at least. In fact, I should probably do this. So I don't want this group to upgrade. So upgrade to stop it. Well, I guess since we're just about there, I'll upgrade it. I think the Balkan divisions get it next, and then the Italian divisions. I actually think the ones on the French front are the last to get it. Although they might be a bit ahead of the Italian divisions. Looks like we're actually going to make a breakthrough, which would be great. That would be amazing if we can push them a bit further back, make a little more of a buffer zone. Spanish Guard has been upgraded. Cool. So now, don't want any upgrades for this anymore. I want all the upgrades to go to all the other divisions. So I'll split you off, and you shall hop in here and head to... Yeah, you know what? We'll group in Athens. I'll return to base. There we go. And hopefully there won't be any problems. I mean, I could send this fleet with them. Again, no doubt there's going to be any problems. So there's no point in using the fuel to not use my fleet. It does cost oil to shift your fleet around. So I'll leave it. How are we doing? We're still fighting with the French. Still doing well. And looks like the Italian Expeditionary Force is just going to sit on its ass because there's nothing it can do. If we could take this territory like a... What's going on? Okay, it just froze because of the new volunteer army. I thought it just froze in general, but no. Right, so... Actually, hold on. I'm gonna get a drink. Okay, so let's keep going then. So the volunteer army has sprung up in Rostov-on-Don and these 2 places down here. What's this? Qatar has been taken over by the United Kingdom, so yes, we got that strip of land over there. That's gonna be great. It's really gonna help us. Don't even have any men. Have a division. We got a ton of divisions from the British, Raj, United Kingdom, and Australia and other places. It keeps going by. Oh, what was this? Oh, what? Who's defeated? See, they might have pulled out. Probably did pull out. We might have actually kept fighting afterwards, which is terrible. Let's really keep an eye on these. We have suffered only defeats, apparently, which is not ideal. We are gaining a lot of experience, and we do have a lot of manpower. 2,000 manpower is a lot. Considering when I was playing Bulgaria, you start off with around about 500, and then that's before it goes into your infantry division, so we do have a lot of manpower to go through. So I guess I'll put a bit more of my resources into reinforcements. We're still bringing down the scent. Is there anything else I can really do? Not really. I could do national research. God, 600 though. I don't want to spend money, especially when I'm losing money, so I think I'll leave that for now. Anyway, we've got our 1st division in there, the 2nd division. So we'll get the 1st one in there, and then the Royal Cavalry, and then we can combine them and send the Balkan division over. Just gonna take a while to get the transports back. I mean, I could convert convoys into transports, but I don't need to. I think the one will do for now. I'm not really transporting many troops around. You're still traveling I mean, granted, you are traveling across Africa in what is desert. There's not even that much infrastructure. It's all 10%, the lowest you can get without being nuked. Because nukes actually destroy infrastructure completely. Beyond repair. I don't think there's actually much we can do. With the reinforcements probably from the Russian front, I doubt there's actually much I can do to make a break for anymore. Especially on the Italian front where it's all mountains, the UFA directory, which is gonna all this. Wow, Russia is broken apart into several factions, and we haven't even got the Northern Army, which will spawn around here. They've got to get everything together. I mean, they did lose a lot of men to Germany, and they did have a lot of rebellions before nations started breaking off from them. They'll win, though. They'll eventually unify all of this, and they'll hopefully have a strong front for when Germany hopefully loses. I think unless Germany reaches Paris by the end of, or sort of midway through 1918, they are forced to accept the Treaty of Versailles. So all we have to do is hold the line until 1918, hopefully when the Americans come over. Oh, yeah, speaking of Americans, I want to show this. I saw this when I was looking around. You know those people that they declared war on? These? Yeah, they kind of went all the way through America and started destroying Finns. Because America apparently has, like, 1 or 2 infantry divisions. And not enough to defend the entire region, so there's just an infantry group walking straight through the United States. I'm fairly sure that, Guatemala here actually has a larger army than the US. Which is crazy, but, I mean, America didn't have a good army back then. As there was no need to. It was quite isolationist, I think. Anyway, that's all about it. That's all to report. Would love to push the Swiss out. Is that even possible, though? We have a few divisions here. I don't know if they're actually going to back me up if I tried, though. And I do actually... I'm fairly sure that, yes, France only has 2 divisions here. So I'm the main guard on this front here. So I guess I'll hold here. My ships back? Yeah, they're back, I think. So you can head on into the transports and head over to Athens. Okay, sea transport, go. Head out. We have complete control of the sea. There's nothing to worry about. And then I got to send over the horses. And then maybe I can make a breakthrough, or at least a distraction in the Balkans to take men away from the front line here. As long as this front remains open, it means that they can't flood troops into the Middle East or flood troops into the Western Front. That's a hope, at least. Looks like the volunteer army is fighting... I think they're fighting the Russians. They might be fighting the partisans there. They're gonna die there. There's only one, at least I think there's only one. So they're probably gonna lose. And over here, there's not much. They're still battling with all this. This landmass here is bigger than France and Western Europe. And it's owned by partisans.
In which this country would be involved.
Well, in the meantime, can't really do much. Can't really do anything with the bombers because they have 0 attack. Oh wait, no, they have 1 soft attack, which is... I don't know. I don't get why I can't actually do any missions with it. When my tech finally pops up in my tactical bomber, I'll be able to start doing stuff. Great War medium artillery is coming around. Although I don't have any. I should probably start making some at some point. But factories are probably more important, so I'll keep going with that for now. And we're almost there, so I'll set up to fast. There's nothing's really going on. We've reached Athens. Where's my Africa Corps? I think Portugal's doing the same thing I'm doing. Might be coming all the way down there. If so, we might be able to break through. There's apparently 27 divisions there, but we got 54 divisions. We just need a good breakthrough. Even if it's only into Gaza, which is only 12 divisions, or 4 army corps, 12 divisions, is 27 divisions, and a few army corps. And we're close with that. And the Northern Army has joined up, so Russia is in complete turmoil. But that's the end of this part, folks. So, thanks for watching. I know not much has happened, but that is World War I. Not much will happen. We'll try and get to the Balkans and try and force something to happen. Might even need to peel off a few men from here. Maybe even just take the 1st Expeditionary Force for France and just send them to the Balkans, depending on the success there. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later, guys.